Take that, you filthy pig. I'm so good at this game. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. I was just brushing up on some African-American philosophy. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Professor Kamaputhaname. It's Nigerian. And I teach African-American studies at Notre Dame University. Don't look that up. Anyways, I was just recently talking to my students about the Negro Ensemble company, and I would love to talk to you about it as well. Do you have about, 5 minutes to chat? Oh, wonderful.
The Negro Ensemble Company, or the NEC, was founded by producer/actor Robert Hooks, playwright Douglas Turner Ward, and theater manager Gerald Crone. Originally, Robert Hooks held a small workshop to teach minority actors how to hone their craft. Eventually, the workshop made their showcase debut for friends and family with the performance of Happy Ending by Douglas Turner Ward. Hooks and Ward had worked together in the past and shared aspirations of creating a theater space for Black people run by Black people. The showcase received stellar reviews, and some even suggested that Ward produce his plays commercially. Through Hooks' financial skills and Ward's writing, the two managed to raise $35,000, hired Gerald Crone as their theater manager, and booked St. Mark's Playhouse, a theater in Manhattan. Amongst their success, Ward was invited to write a piece for the New York Times about the lack of Afrocentric theater. After this article gained traction, a meeting was set up between Ward, Hooks, and Crone, where the three proposed an ensemble company dedicated to portraying the true Black experience and honing the crafts of future Black actors, directors, and writers. In 1967, the proposal was accepted and the company was established. However, this company had its fair share of controversies. People were upset the new company wasn't located in Harlem, where Black entertainment was thriving because of the Harlem Renaissance. There was also some pushback due to the NEC having white associates, especially Gerald Crone being their company manager.
The company also faced a bit of backlash for their usage of the term Negro, as the terms Black and African American were becoming a lot more common, and Negro still had a bit of a negative connotation to it. However, the founders chose to use the term Negro to not only reclaim their power, but pay tribute to all of the figureheads of the Harlem Renaissance, such as Langston Hughes, Zora Neale Hurston, and Claude McKay.
Despite all this, the NEC produced incredibly important plays and provided opportunities for Black people to tackle characters with depth and nuance versus the offensive parodies that originated from a derogatory art form called minstrelsy.
You need to leave!
Unfortunately, the company hit a financial roadblock and had to cut many parts of the company, such as their training programs, and some of the staff was even cut too. However, the company wasn't over just yet. After making the financial decision to only produce one new play a year, the company was saved by the overwhelming success of The River Niger, a play written by Joe Walker.
The Negro Ensemble Company practically struck gold when they chose The River Niger to be the first new play they produced after making this financial decision. Telling the emotional story of a Black family living in Harlem during the 70s, it became the first NEC production to move to Broadway, stayed on Broadway for 9 months, won a Tony Award for Best Play in 1973, and rode out its success on a lengthy national tour. With the success of The River Niger, it practically saved the company all on its own.
Another one of their productions that skyrocketed was A Soldier's Play, written by Charles Fuller, winning both the Critics' Circle Best Play Award and the Pulitzer Prize as well, and even being made into an Academy Award-nominated film. Overall, the NEC is an important staple to the history of Black theater. It is both a tribute to Black trailblazers that came before it and an inspiration to all that came after, too.